What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the first episode of our brand new series. I don't have a name for this series just yet, but if you guys have any suggestions, make sure you leave a comment down below. But we are going to start this episode with dinner, but also preparing tomorrow's lunch. And the reason we're doing that is because I want to make sure before we even get this series started that you guys have everything that you guys need in order to succeed. If your diet starts tomorrow or starts today, I want to make sure that you guys have all the tools and resources that you guys possibly need to make sure you guys set yourself up for success. So we are going to just get everything ready for dinner, and then we will start with what we need. So let's quickly go over what you guys are going to need to start your diet. The first thing you need to know is how much do you need to eat on a daily basis. So what is your caloric intake that you need to have? And in order to lose weight, as I mentioned time and time again, you need to be in a caloric deficit in order to lose weight. The second thing that you're gonna need is food. Quite simply, you need to know what you guys are gonna eat on a daily basis. Now, if you guys can go food shopping and meal prep, depending on what your schedule is like. For me personally, I am working from home, so I don't need to actually meal prep. We can actually cook on a daily basis and not have to worry. But if you guys are going into the office, or if you have a job that requires you to go in and not be able to have access to food at all times, I highly suggest that you guys at least prepare 2 to 3 days worth of meals so that you guys can at least be ahead of the curve. The third thing that you're gonna need is a workout plan. Now, you don't necessarily need to go to the gym in order to lose weight. Now, it's dependent on what your goal is. So depending on what your goal is, if you guys plan to just lose weight, you don't care about muscle, you don't care about any of that shit, then you can just go out, go for a run, go for a bike ride. Do whatever the hell you want in terms of burning calories, but you need to do some type of physical activity. Ideally, you wanna burn anywhere between 200 to 250 calories, at least the very minimum, in tandem with your caloric deficit, to at least help you get to that point where you're actually burning enough calories in a day so that you can see a difference on a day-to-day and a week-to-week basis. Good morning, guys. So welcome to day 2, and what we're gonna start off with is weighing ourselves in and also getting some good progress pics. If you guys have a smart scale, what you can do is link it up to an app so you guys can keep track of your progress if you're going up and down in weight. It's a great way, an easy way, just to kind of keep track of how you're doing. But if you don't have a smart scale, what you can do is just weigh yourself in, get a notepad, use notes in your phone, and just keep a record through there. And it's actually very important that we do this because we wanna make sure that we're able to keep a log and determine our average or a median of what we've been weighing throughout the course of the week, and we can use that number to help adjust how many calories you're eating on a weekly basis. Now, in terms of the progress pics, I'm doing the progress pics just once a week, just to see how I'm improving, if I'm losing weight, and I can just kind of spot the differences over time, right? One week to another, you're not gonna see a big difference, but week 1 to week 8, you might see a huge difference. So that's why we're gonna be doing that for today. Now, 88.7, probably allocate less than a pound for the camera. In terms of current physique, this is what we're looking like. Not the best. I haven't been focusing too much on the diet, so got some work to do. So I did do one weigh-in without the camera because I felt like 188.7 was kind of high. So I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I didn't binge out like that crazy, because I did say I started out at 185, and I actually found out it's 186.7. I have it tracked on my app right now so that you guys can see it on the screen. I'm not lying to you guys. 186.7 is our starting point. The camera weighs about 2 pounds. I actually didn't know it was that heavy, but that kind of makes sense. So you guys are probably wondering, Danny, why are you building hanging racks for like clothing and stuff like that? Like, you guys have a master closet, you have a second closet. Like, why are you doing any of this? Well, last week, the day before my birthday, you cannot make this up, something happened in this house that Opie and I did not anticipate to happen ever. Essentially, what happened was Opie's side of her closet came down. It collapsed completely. So you guys see here, we have holes here from where we lost its stability. Hole here, you have a scratch here. It did some work, it did some damage to this closet. Luckily, my side is still fine. But that does put us in a predicament because we cannot leave the closet like this, and currently, our current living situation is not ideal. Our current living situation looks like this. The second room is full of Opie's clothes all over the floor. We do have a small secondary closet here, but it's already full of clothes that were in her
side of her closet.
So as a temporary solution, what we're doing is we are building these hanging racks so that we can take the clothing off the floor and hang it here for now, push it against the wall, so at least it cleans up the room and gives us a little bit less anxiety.
Yeah, our bunch. So we've been dealing with Benji and a severe case of itchiness. You guys will see here, ready to stay? You see that guy right there? He has a really bad hotspot, and he's been so super itchy. Like, I feel so bad for him. We took him to the vet yesterday. They prescribed him some medicine, some antibiotics, because apparently he has like a skin infection. But we actually just weighed ourselves in. Today is day 3, and we actually weighed in at 188.7, which is 2 pounds heavier than what we started. I think that most people will see the scale and they'll say to themselves like, oh man, I just went up in weight, this is not working out for me, and they get discouraged very easily. But yesterday, I, for the first time, had Indian food. It was for a birthday celebration, and there's no way I'm gonna get out of it. So obviously I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm not gonna think too much about the food. And I know that yesterday I was gonna be in a caloric surplus, so I'm like, all right, whatever. I just tried to mitigate how much I ate throughout the course of the day to save my calories for dinner. I want to share with you guys real quick what I've been taking in terms of supplements. I'm taking this transparent lean, and I'm also using this intro workout stack with the BCAA glutamine and the creatine HMB. Honestly, the taste is pretty good. The only reason I veered away from Ghost is honestly way too sweet for my liking. But in terms of supplements, all I'm taking, you don't really need to take much else than this. It's completely optional as well. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going into the city because I planned a little date night for Opie and I. And I don't think she has any idea of what we're doing, but we are gonna be going into the city. Take some photos, have some nice outfits on for today. Probably enjoy one of the last few weekends that we have of freedom because coronavirus. Cheers, guys.
Spicy.
I don't think so. How's yours?
What is going on, guys? So today is Monday, November 16th, and I am not gonna lie to you guys, the diet has not started off strong at all. To be honest with you guys, this weekend was jam-packed. We had a lot of things going on, and where are my keys? Jesus. So what I was saying was that this weekend has been really tough. And the reason I say that is because we're still kind of in that little period where I'm still kind of celebrating my birthday with friends and stuff like that. And not unfortunately, but fortunately, I have friends that want to celebrate with me, and that's perfectly fine. But that required me to do something every day this weekend. And today's Monday, and we are going to go back onto our diet. I mean, not saying that we weren't trying to be as conscious as possible, but unfortunately, when you're going out and you have a social life, it's very hard to maintain a diet and restrict yourself from doing things. Now, I'm not saying don't be disciplined or anything like that, but I'm saying sometimes when you have a birthday, when you have a life events, these things happen, and it's very important to not get discouraged and just kind of throw the diet out the window, but rather just say, you know what, this is a little phase that we have to go through. Today's Monday, let's get back on the ball, let's hit the gym, let's make sure we hit our calories, let's make sure we are on point the rest of the week, right? So at least luckily now for the rest of the week, there's nothing on the agenda that's going to kind of restrict us from being on point with the diet. So we are gonna actually head to the gym right now. We have a leg workout and along with cardio. So quick update on the closet situation.
As you guys saw, we completely emptied out the closet. We have all our IKEA pieces ready to go for tomorrow. And then all of our clothing, literally all of our clothing, is in the second bedroom. It's crazy to think that what looks like a very tiny closet
House this much clothing.
Absolutely nuts.
So tomorrow morning, we hired somebody from TaskRabbit. They're gonna be coming first thing in the morning to help set up these walk-in closet pieces. There's about 50 plus pieces that go into the walk-in closet, and to be honest, Opie and I, between work and our busy schedules, just don't have enough time to dedicate to just building this closet. So unfortunately, we are gonna have to hire somebody, which is an expense and a cost that we didn't really want to have to pay, but it comes with the territory of building something of this magnitude. We went to Container Store, we went to other places, and we were being quoted close to like $8,000 to $10,000 for this closet. All in all, with the pieces and the TaskRabbit for the person to build this, a little bit over $3,000, which is very, very cheap in comparison to Container Store and every other place we went to. And honestly, maybe material-wise, IKEA isn't the best, but in terms of aesthetics and how it looks and the way that you can design it and put it together, 100% worth it. So I'm excited to show you guys this tomorrow.
It is finally finished. Look at this beauty of a walk-in closet, guys.
The walk-in closet came out amazing. Of course, IKEA quality. There is some nicks here and there, but there's nothing we can do about that. This is IKEA we were talking about. But in terms of how it came out, looks beautiful. But we do have our hands full because now we have to put the clothes back in there. So we are going to spend the rest of the night pretty much doing that. So I'm going to catch you guys once we're done doing that so we can wrap up the video.
So it's actually the next morning, and we stayed up till almost 2:30 in the morning trying to put most of the clothes away. As you guys can see, we're almost finished, but we still have some work to do, some reorganizing to make it as most efficient. For example, we would want to move this down so my shirts aren't bunching up like that at the bottom.
But I am going to leave you guys here. I'll give you guys a proper update on the next episode. If you guys did enjoy this style video, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys prefer a week style vlog where I give you like a daily update, how I'm doing, how I'm progressing, life updates, all that in one video. I know that this video is probably longer, or if you guys want something more consolidated, I can consolidate it more and we can just kind of discuss the, I guess, the flow of the vlog as we progress. But let me know, leave a comment down below. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Mother lover, you gon' love this. Graduated from a rebel to a revolutionary in my area, they love this. I'm a wreck it like I'm revving the engine, heaven's ascension, every dimension, give me attention. Look at my soul, look at my heart, look at my hope. Got the world on my back, but I carry it though. Tell them God got my hand, I ain't